Hi, this is Liz again. I just wanted to say, first of all, that I am a complete mess. It's been a long, hot, sweaty day, and I just walked in the door, literally. But I have a few things that I wanted to show you guys because I did a small haul. So, yeah, I look like something the frickin' cat dragged in, and I apologize. But anyway, I did a small drugstore haul. I got a few brushes and I got a really interesting makeup palette and then I got a couple of blushes. I guess the first thing I'm going to talk about are these brushes I found. Um, they are by a company called LAB Squared. I guess it's Live and Breathe Beauty Squared. I don't know. I've never seen them before, but um, I was at Walmart today and I saw them there, and they actually looked pretty decent and they were cheap. This one right here is a blush brush. Now I have a couple of blush brushes and I have the Eco Tools one that I love, but I'm trying to get a certain effect on my face with my blush that I haven't been able to get with my current blush brushes, and it looked like the shape of this might accomplish what I'm looking for, so I thought I would try it. And this cost $10. This one was $10. Now the other two I got are two sort of very classic big fluffy blending brushes. Now I don't actually own any big fluffy blending brushes. I have two Crown ones and they're slightly different, and you know, these look just like that that Sigma, I forget what it is, E something, the big fluffy blending brush. And they look like a lot of the good blending brushes, so I really wanted to try them out. These were $6 each, which I thought was a great price, especially if they work well. So let's open one up. First of all, this is what the packaging looks like. It says, "What I am, a must-have eyeshadow brush that precisely applies and blends shadow into the crease and eyelid for a seamless finish." And it goes on and on with all sorts of stuff about what it is, what it does, and what it's made out of. It says that it is made from Fiberlux, quote unquote, technology, specially designed with the softest and highest quality filaments, providing you with superior pigment pickup, yada yada yada. Let's open it and find out what it feels like at least. I guess I will do a video. I will come back in a few days and do a video after I've tried this stuff and tell you guys what it's like. But oh my, it's actually really soft and nice. My goodness, these just might work nicely. Um, the handle feels like almost, yeah, like it's almost got a silicone coating on it. It's big and fluffy, it's tapered, it's soft, it's pretty dense, and I'll tell you, it looks like it's going to be a good one. For $6, that is not bad. So that is the tapered blending brush from, I guess it's LAB Squared. Let's see, Live and Breathe Beauty Squared. Again, this is what the packaging looks like. This is the brush, and it feels quite good. We'll find out. Now, let's open the blushy brushy, shall we? Let's see. It's the same deal. It's got all this stuff on the back. A must-have brush that precisely deposits the perfect amount of blush and bronzer, yada yada. It's also made of Fiberlux technology, specially designed with the softest and highest quality filaments, providing you with perfect everything. So, it's a pretty big claim. They also both say on them, "I'm the last brush you'll ever want to use." So, I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, these feel quite nice, you guys. Might be pleasantly surprised, especially for $10. This is what it looks like. It's got a nice big handle. Um, again, the handle feels like it's got sort of a silicone coating on it. The ferrule seems like it's aluminum. And then the bristles, it's like, it's not dome. It's almost like a dome shape, but it's more circular, as we can see. Um, but the bristles are all nice and tapered. It's nice and dense, and it's really nice and soft. And I'll tell you, these are looking pretty good so far. We'll see. We shall see. And again, that is the blush brush. This is what the packaging looks like, and they are by a company called LAB Squared. This was $10. The eye shading brushes were $6 each, and there were several other brushes and brush kits, but I've got lots of brushes right now that I am enjoying, and I don't really need any more. So these are the ones I really wanted to try. Now, the next thing I found was, oh my god, this is really neat, you guys. It is, it is a palette by Hard Candy. Isn't that cool? Now, I have to admit, I did know this was going to be there because Jam Beauty, who now goes by like Jessica something Beauty, I think. You can find her on her Jam Beauty. She's awesome. She's super cute. She does great videos. Just yesterday, she did a small haul video and included one of these. And or not, I watched it just yesterday. The video is from actually, I don't know, a handful of days ago. But what she did was she compared it to the Too Faced Natural Eyes in packaging and content, and what she found was they were pert near identical. Yeah, that's right. And this cost, guess what? Guess what, you guys? Guess how much this cost? $8. I know, $8. It's like nothing. So, and the Too Faced one is like 34 or 36, so that's pretty good. She did swatches and everything. And quite honestly, just from looking at it, you know, of course, you gotta feel it and you gotta play around with it and use them and stuff, but these looked even more pigmented than the Too Faced shadows. She did say the Too Faced glittery shadows were more glittery, but that these also felt really buttery, just like the Too Faced ones. So that's something to keep in mind. This is a dupe for Too Faced Natural Eyes for the most part. Now, moving on, I literally just walked in the door and I haven't even taken any of the packaging off of this. This is what it looks like on the inside. Whoops, there's a mirror there. Pretty cool. There's a mirror right there, a little mirror. And just like Too Faced, it's got like a little lookbook thing. It comes with a little eye primer, which I'm actually excited about the eye primer because they reformulated their eye primer and now they're selling it. They're calling it Eyes Eyes the Limit. Eyes the Limit. And they were selling separate tubes of it for like $8 just for that. So I'm assuming and hoping that they have stepped up their eye primer game because their last eye primer was garbage. Quite honestly, I didn't like it at all. It did nothing. So I'm hoping that they've stepped up their game with the eye primer. We'll see. I am going to try this. But yeah, so it comes with this little lookbook, Dealy Bob. Comes with a little bitty tube of eye primer and a couple of, you know, the little, I don't know what you call those. I can't think of the word. Oh, it's been a long day. I keep wanting to say felt tip, but they're not felt tip. They, you know, whatever. Those regular foam. There it is. Foam tip applicator. Comes with one of those, which I won't use. I'll use my own brushes. And a little bitty black pencil eyeliner. So we'll see how that works too. I'm excited to try it all out. But man, you guys, this was $8. I'm going to take off. It has this kind of plastic thing that comes over it to protect everything in the store so that all the savage animals that come into Walmart in wild hordes and attack the makeup aisle can't actually get their fingers in there without trying kind of hard. I swear to God, my God. The Walmarts by, not, I can't say by where I live because they're not by where I live, but they're on the way to an internship that I do. But oh my God, the makeup aisle is always like, looks like, you know, attacked, you know, by a group of savage animals. It's crazy. Everything's like broken open and tested and smeared on the walls and displays, and it's just like a bunch of crazed animals got in there. So anyway, I'm excited. It's pretty. It's very pretty. Now, watching her video, this color down here was the only color that I didn't really care that much for, and neither did she. And there goes the applicator. And it's a real yellowy gold. I don't care for it that much. It's not awful, but it's a real yellow, yellow gold. And it's the only color in there that wasn't a pretty much dead-on dupe for the Too Faced palette. So that's the one color that didn't really match. Outside of that, the rest of them were total dupe for the Too Faced Naturalized palette. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna swatch a couple just so you guys can see, and I can see. I'm losing my daylight here. I better work fast. Ooh, they're buttery. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Ooh, they're nice. Alright, let's get one. Yeah, that one could be a little better, the pigmentation, but it's a really pretty chocolate brown with gold specks in it, like NARS's Galapagos. That one I keep seeing on different girls' channels. It's so pretty, but I will never, 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 never pay, what is it, $25 for one stupid square of eyeshadow. I don't care how beautiful it is. I want it really bad, but I just won't do it. I just won't do it. Anyway, it seems like it's supposed to sort of mimic Galapagos. It's a chocolate brown with golden glitter, very pretty. Let's see, let's swatchy swatch the yellow gold that I don't really like that much, but they are really buttery. That's so crazy. Here's the first three that I swatched. Now, my camera is just a webcam, and, you know, albeit a decent webcam, but it just doesn't pick up swatches like the fancier digital cameras do, so I'm sorry about that, but you can kind of see. They're nice and pigmented, and like I said, they're really buttery. So there's those three. I need a wipe. Here we go. Okay. And I am going to swatch a couple more. Let's see. Do this one. Sorry, I'm trying to work fast. This one. Just so you guys can get sort of a idea of what the colors are like, and so I can get an idea. And I'm telling you, so far, each one that I touch is very buttery and feels very nice quality. Ooh, that's a nice one. Very pretty, guys. These are so pretty. Ooh. Okay, so there's three more swatches. This one on the bottom was like kapow pigment-wise. And now you can see that one that I said is looks like Galapagos. It's almost compared with the other browns. It's hard to tell on this camera, but in person, it's almost red. It's really pretty. It's got sort of a maroony vibe to it, and it's real pretty. So those are those swatches. Um, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to swatch. Here's the teeny tiny little itty bitty black pencil it comes with. And, you know, I don't have very high hopes for this, but we'll find out. Oh, it's pretty smooth, actually, and it's nice and black. See that? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, baby. It's nice and black. And it didn't pull or tug. It went on nice and creamy, so maybe that'll be a cool new item. I can replace my $20 eyeliners with, I don't know how much this one cost on its own, but I'm sure they sell it on its own. So yeah, and here's the primer. Of course, I have no idea what this will be like. I'm hoping they've stepped up their game with that, because it would be nice to have a cheaper alternative, again, to the Primer Potion or the Too Faced primer. Although I love, love, love both of those. It makes me sad to think about replacing them. Woo, I'm losing my light. I just want to pull this out real quick, the lookbook, just to check it out real fast and show you guys. I only have a couple more things, but this is what the lookbook looks like. And oh wow, it really looks just like the Too Faced. Look at that. Just like the Too Faced illustrations. How funny. It's really a quite dead on dupe for the Too Faced little palette. Natural Eye palette. See that? Hello, gorgeous. How funny. Those look just like Too Faced on their lookbooks. So, again, this one is called Natural Eyes. That's what their little lookbook looks like. Um, this is the actual palette itself. It's got a really nice metal case. It closes magnetically. It's not a real strong magnet, but it does close magnetically. And for $8, you guys, as far as I can tell so far, this is a steal, man. And especially if you like the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette and you don't have it or you can't get it or whatever, just from watching that other video the other day, it's a total dupe. So that's also a great thing. Now it's got a bunch of information on the back, and yeah, that's what it looks like. And the other thing I wanted to say was that there's two more of these. This one is called Natural Eyes. There's one called Sassy Eyes, and then there's one called Smoky Eyes. The Sassy Eyes was, yeah, the thing that made it sassy was this like real pale purple color, and I don't know, I just didn't love it. And then the Smoky Eyes kit, I don't need another smoky kit. I've got the Urban Decay smoked kit, and that's good. But this one I just kind of, like, I need more, you know, neutrals, like we all do. But I don't know, I put it back for a little bit because I looked at it in the store. After seeing her video, I went to see if they had it, and they did. Looked at it, grabbed it, was totally going to get it. Then I thought, you know what? I don't need any more neutrals. I've got, you know, we all do. We have so many. I put it back. I walked around some more. I grabbed it. I put it back a couple of times, actually. And in the end, because I'm such a spaz, I bought it. So, yeah, $8. It was a little bit irresistible for a makeup addict like myself and like so many of us. So there's that. Very cool. Very excited to try that out. Now, I can try it with my new brushes. Yay. The other three, how funny. They're all blushes. I have 3 blushes to a drugstore, and I have 1 fancy high-end blush I got that I'm excited about. Now, this I got today with the other hard candy stuff I got. It is a ombre blush, and it is called, you know, they have that Glow All the Way, sorry it's so reflection-y, Glow All the Way liquid illuminizer. Well, now they have these powder blushes, and they say Glow All the Way on them. And it's called an ombre blush. This one is in Sunburst, which was the only one of this. The rest of them were another color called Punch. And how do I explain this? This one is this hot pink that fades into, instead of being like a white pearl, it's not yellow, but it's not like a white pearl. It's more of a pink pearl. It's more, it fades into like this real pinky pearl. The one called Punch faded off in, you know, it had the same kind of hot pink, but faded off into like a real stark white pearly color. And I preferred the pinky one, so that's the one I got. Luckily they had one. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch this for you guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful ombre blush. Look at that. Oh, I cannot resist baked cosmetics and baked blushes slash highlighters. I just cannot get enough of baked blushes. I love them. I think they're my favorite makeup item. And again, I do not need any more of these, and I keep finding beautiful ones, so I buy them. Now this was $7. Yep, this was $7. That's what it looks like. There's no mirror in the top, it's just clear. And oh, I just swept it all together. This is what it looks like all swept together. I should have showed you guys before I did that. You really can, I don't have any place on my hand. Let me wipe the other swatches off real quick, sorry. Ooh, that eyeliner doesn't want to come off. That's kind of a good sign. Sorry. Taking a lot of time over here. The cool thing about this blush, now I did swatch this in my car. I am such a makeup whore that I just like couldn't not open this in my car and look at it. When it was first opened, before I had brainlessly smooshed it all together like that, you really could, and if I had a brush I could sort of dust off the top and redo it. I guess I do have a brush. Let's do that. Ooh, my new blush brush. Okay, that's a little better. Let's just, ooh, you can already see that shine. Oh, love it, love it. I love shiny, shiny. Ooh, this brush is so nice, you guys. It's really dense, really, really dense. So as you can see, oh my God, look at that. You can already see a beautiful pink highlighty effect. Now, as it turns out, my skin's really dark, so this isn't quite a blush. This is more of a highlighter, I would say, for me. But so anyway, you really can. There's a lot of products out there that say they're ombre or like, you know, start out darker at one end and get lighter. And what I have found is that it's all the same color. This, I thought this was going to be the same way, but this you really can swatch way over here and get a real dark pink as opposed to swatching over here and getting a real light, light pink. See that? It truly is ombre. So that's pretty cool. So you could either do just blush and then use this as a highlighter, or you could swirl the whole deal together and get sort of palish pink, or you know, you can just customize it basically however you want, and that's a beautiful, beautiful blush. Um, these again are $7, and so far I've only seen them in two colors, Punch and Sunburst, and this is in Sunburst, so you should check them out. They're gorgeous. Um, okay, two more things real quick. This isn't brand new. I got it about a week ago, but it's one of the Milani rose powder blushes. This is in Tea Rose. Now, I think they're really beautiful and it's really pigmented. As you can see, ooh, I gotta work fast, it's getting dark fast. I like shimmer and shine. I'm all about glitter, glowy, shiny, girly things. And this is a matte blush, but I wanted to try it anyway. I did, it's good, I like it. But you know what's weird? It smells really bad. It smells really strong of chemicals. So I read the back, and I can't tell, just, sorry, my neighbors are doing something weird. I can't read in here right now, but there's some chemical in it that I wound up looking up on, I Googled it. And as it turns out, it's kind of a gnarly chemical in here, you know, and you can smell it. It's off-putting. It just, I don't know how to put it because it's such a synthetic, you know, saccharine-y, terrible smell. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this thing. You know, I almost don't want to pass it on because I feel like it's like practically toxic. Um, at the same time, you know, using this once in a while I don't think is going to kill a person, so I might just keep it and use it once in a while because it is pretty impigmented. But if you like a matte blush, these are great. They're nice and matte, nice and pigmented, and inexpensive from the drugstore. I can't remember what I paid for it. Under $10, I think 6, 8, something like that. And it's Milani. And there was 3 colors. There's tea rose. There's like a bright hot pink coral color that's called Coral Cove. And then they have a dustier rose color that I think is called Romantic Rose. So kind of mixed feelings on this so far. I don't know. I'm going to play with it some more. We'll see. But that's, I just wanted to include it in this haul. And the next and last thing I have is a fancy $27 flippin' MAC mineralized blush that comes from the, it's off the tail end of the Lightness of Being collection that is over now and has been over for a little while. But they still have these on their site for sale, and as far as I know, they're both still there. There was 2 of them. There's this one, which is in it's called Please Yourself, and the other one was called oh, what was it called? I forget. Pardon me, I forget what it was called. I want to say, I don't know, I can't remember. Almost, I can almost remember, but not quite. Anyway, the other one was orange. Like, it wasn't peach, it wasn't a pinky, peachy, anything like that. It was orange, but pretty orange nonetheless. But this one, again, it's called Please Yourself, and it looks like this. It's one of the mineralized blushes. And MAC describes it as a pale pink with a plum marble. And it's hard to tell because there was this silver overspray on it, and so it's kind of hard to see the marbling in there, but it's there, and it's got that quilted pattern on the top that all the products from the Lightness of Being collection had, so that's what sets that apart. And I'll swatch this for you guys. It's extremely sparkly and glittery. I mean, it's crazy. There's the swatch right there. It's a little bit pale for me, as it turns out, but you know what? I paid for it. I bought it. I'm going to use it because it is really pretty. It's just very pale. Very pale pink. I usually tend to go for deeper pinks, and to tell you the truth, I thought the plum marbling would show more, and it doesn't, but as it turns out, this is beautiful, sheared out on the cheeks. This is something I layer with deeper blushes because it's just too pale. I've worn it a few times, and both times when I put it on, I thought, you know what, I gotta deepen that up a little. And look, you know what's funny? Is it looks just like the Hard Candy one. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. I mean, not really piss me off, but, you know, $27 for this little teeny thing as compared to $7, you know, you do the math. But I don't know if they're quite dupes for each other. If they are, that will be in a future video. So that, I don't know, I wanted to share this MAC Lightness of Being blush. It's absolutely beautiful. It's glittery and gorgeous. It will probably last me the rest of my life, which is part of the reason I'm not returning it, because it was a little pale for me. But after playing with it, I realized I could layer it and stuff. But I might have just found a dupe. You guys, let's look really fast. I know this video is really long, but let's find out if this is a dupe for a MAC blush. So here's the MAC Lightness of Being blush in Please Yourself, which is a baked product, just like the Hard Candy Sunburst. Let's see. Let's find out, huh? Let's find out. Okay. Ooh, might be. Oh, no, this one's paler. Okay, not a dupe. The Hard Candy one's much paler. Hard Candy's on the bottom, MAC's on the top. This is going to be a highlight for me, once again. And this is going to be a sort of blush topper, most likely, or just a blending blush. You can't tell on camera, but my skin is actually very dark. I'm half Puerto Rican, and in the summer I turn practically black, literally. So this video has been very long. I apologize, but I just wanted to do this quick little haul. I'm really excited about these new brushes. Let me know if you've heard of this company or seen them anywhere else before. I have not. To me, they are brand new. And if you have tried any of the new Hard Candy line, or you know, tried any of the palettes yet, or the blushes, they have a foundation out, which Emily Noel says is excellent, and I definitely trust her opinion, so it must be great. I won't use it, it's too thick of a foundation for me, but it's supposed to be great. And yeah, let me know your thoughts, any comments, questions, leave them down below, and subscribe if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Adios.